maybe I quickly ask the first question to Kamal, you, and the basically the question also revolves around how has this data center market evolved over the last few years, say 2 3 years, and what are the key segments in the verticals that are driving this focus today and in the future? How is that going to be, and how has actually COVID played an impact on this market? So maybe I take your first thoughts, Kamal, on this.
Yeah, so this is a very obvious question. So we in SIFI were in data center business for the last 20 years, having set up the first tier 3 data center in India 20 years back. So we have a long history, but if you really see in the last 3 years, I think there are a lot of good news, both in terms of what is happening in the enterprise industry, which all of us know, which is around digitalization. I mean, there is a lot to talk about digitalization, but for in the last 3 to 5 years, I will say, but which has really gained huge momentum in the last 3 years. The second aspect is about the data localization, where Government of India, directly, indirectly are guiding enterprises and particularly, e-commerce, financial institutes, the importance of data localization. And third, the third one is obviously, our as consumers, our penchant for content, right? So in various ways, this has impacted positively the data center business. Digitalization has or demand has led to cloud adoption, increase of the number of cloud service providers. The hyperscale cloud service providers has come to India, and we have seen big growth around that. And we as data center providers are also pretty much a part of that ecosystem, right? Data localization, almost all the financial institutes. The other day I saw, I think American Express being called, they can't do business in India, unless they localize their data center in India. Content, I mean, it is endless, and particularly during the lockdown period, we have seen, the growth of the content. And we'll talk about the COVID scenario later. But one very significant thing which has happened is the interest which the government is showing, again, directly and indirectly. And obviously, they are coming up with a lot of policies. So 4 policies which triggered, directly the growth of data center, where people like us are getting a lot of confidence, is number 1, the storage and payment system data policy in 2018, the draft e-commerce policy in 2019, the personal data protection bill again in 2019, and proposed DC park policy, which is a big move in 2020. So you will see, a very good amount of participation and and policy-related support also, both at the enterprise side and the government side. So it has been it has been quite a good time for the data center operators, and as a result of which, in the last 3 years, almost 310 megawatt of new capacity has got added in India, and 50% of that being in Mumbai. And all of us know that Mumbai is the hub of India's data center market. Existing players like us and a lot of the other peer group, they have increased we have increased our capacities across multiple cities. Mumbai, Noida is a new destination. Chennai, Hyderabad is coming out to be a new destination. I mean, more number of data centers coming up. The real estate companies, like Yotta, with the real estate background, so they are also in the fray. Foreign data center companies, as you have mentioned in the report, that they are doing a lot of acquisition in the Indian market. And the likes of Adani's, they are in collaboration with specialized data center companies and coming to India. And I'm also hearing that cloud players like Amazon and Microsoft, I'm sure all of us are hearing, they are opening up their own captive data center in Hyderabad. So this is an interesting time, and we all talk about COVID and the personal challenges and business-related challenges which you are facing. But I think this is one industry which is going to play a very big role in handling all these situations in different ways. Even something as we know the Arogya Setu app completely runs on cloud on one of the hyperscalers, who must be hosted with one of us only. Okay, and the healthcare, the kind of crisis we are going through, only digital healthcare can only support us, and the speed of execution. I think I think that's call of the day, and all these things, ultimately will lead to the fact that you need to adopt cloud. Those cloud need to be in very robust data centers. So this is according to me, and there are many things to talk, but most of the things which I could remember happening in the last 3 years.
Wonderful. And what you would say would be the key segments that will drive this demand going ahead?
Okay, so there are three distinct segments, broad segments. So one of course is segment, second one is verticals, and there's a slight difference between segment and vertical. From our point of view, we have got three segments of our customers. The number one segment, obviously, in terms of volume, being the hyperscaler and the SaaS provider, software as a service provider, right? Who are providing software as a service or platform as a service or infrastructure as a service, right? That is one segment. The second segment are the OTT players. They're going to be very big in India. And, as consumers, the more we demand content, more we demand, faster speed to access the content, there will be a marriage between the OTT players and the network players, which is definitely going to happen. And trust me, when we talk about data center, we normally don't talk about network, but it's like they are growing like twins. And we being in the networking industry in a big way as a network service provider, we feel it every day. Data center and network are going hand in hand. And of course, the third segment is the Indian enterprise segment, right? Indian or MNC enterprise segment. And of course, there are a lot of verticals over there. And few years back, we classified those enterprises in 4 different types. I mean, classification from more from a cloud perspective, but in a certain way, the data center will also be a part of that analysis. So we had 4 different kind of customers. Customers who are cloud ready, customers who are cloud friendly, customers who are cloud skeptical, and customers who are cloud hostile, right? And some of them were also data center hostile, right? They will not move out of the data center. But in the last 1 year, what has happened, I think it has brought a lot of changes, in the vertical, distribution of customers in these 4 different types of customers mindset about cloud or data center. Okay, we can talk a lot about that, but and of course in verticals, right from banking and financial institutes, the entire BFSI segment, the e-commerce, the communication, media, technology, utilities. I think there is only the curve is going up. Curve is not going down. So and I can also see stock exchanges like NSE looking for data center outside their data center. Okay, so these are very interesting moves. And pharma companies who have been traditionally on premise, they for regulatory reasons, for some kind of security threats what they perceive, they never wanted to go outside their data center. But the COVID scenario has changed everything now. So you will find anybody and everybody either being a direct consumer of cloud or direct consumer of cloud and data center. So that's the thing.